so make sure I got the right one.
24.
I know which one. The name.
Resources.
Hydro Resources.
All right, thank you for tuning in. This is Chen Alex Liu with purchasing section of the city of Las Cruces.
And my name is Sam Bailon. I am the buyer for this particular solicitation.
Today we're gonna open 2 bids. The first bid we're gonna open is 20-21-024 drilling and developing replacement water well 40 rebid. The second one we're gonna open is project 20-21-028 manhole and valve adjustments for overlay. We're gonna open project 20-21-024 first, and it's 2 o'clock. Sam, take it away.
All right, thank you, Alex. So we'll be opening those here in just a second as we reset our computer to get into the right area. As Alex mentioned, we're going to be opening 20-21-024 drilling and developing replacement water well number 40. And the first bidder is the name of the company is Hydro Resources Rocky Mountain Incorporated. They do have their bid form with 1 and 2 addenda noted. They do have their bid bond. You started yet?
Yeah.
Yes, we have started. Let me get off camera. How you gents doing?
Good.
It's been a crazy day. Okay, we have their licensures. And just pardon me a second, we have 43 documents to look forward through. There is no local preference indicated, and there is no, I do not find any state preference indicated, and no veteran preference indicated. And their total bid on this particular item for items 1 through 25 is $937,820.00. That is 937,820.00. On bid items 1 and 2 for the 18-inch high-strength low alloy blank casing, that amount is $61,880.00. Once again, the total price on that is $61,880.00. Do you need the unit price on that sheet, Alex?
No, just the total.
And then the additive alternative number 2, This is for the 18-inch type 340L stainless steel blank casing and the gauge lines. That one is $66,908 and no cents. The total on that one is $66,908.00. So the total bids on this was going to be once again $937,820. With the alternative number one bid, it brings the total to $999,700 and no cents. So alternative number one is $999,700.00. The total bid with alternative number two, that is $1,004,728 and no cents. Once again, total bid with the alternative number two is $1,004,728.00. They do have their list of subcontractors. All right, Alex, are we missing anything there?
Nope.
We
Good
are
to move on to the next one.
Okay, we will move on to the next bidder. All right, we're gonna experience a little bit of technical difficulties. Alex, I think your computer jumped to the screen. Can you reset that? Get back into there. Thanks. And the next submitter is KP Ventures Well Drilling and Pump Company, LLC. We do have their bid. We do have them in receipt of 2 addenda. They do have their list of subcontractors. They do have their bid bond noted. And as we scroll down, we're verifying the rest of the meeting documentation. We have the state of New Mexico well drillers license. I do not see any local preference or state resident veteran preference notated. On the first bid lot, for bid items number 1 through 25, the bid is $880,675 and no cents. Once again, that bid is $880,675.00. The additive alternative number 1 with the 18-inch high-strength alloy blank casing. The bid for the 2 items there, $46,852 and no cents. Once again, for the additive alternative number 1, $46,852.00. For the additive alternative number 2, the 18-inch type 340L stainless steel blank casing and gauge lines. For the 5 bid items, the total on this is $120,680.00. Once again, for additive alternative number 2, it is $120,680.00. The total base bid amount, once again, was $880,675.00. The total base bid with the alternative number 1, $927,527.00. The total base bid with alternative number 1, once again, is $927,527.00. The total base bid alternative number 2 is going to be $1,001,355.00. Once again, the total base bid with alternative number 2 is $1,001,355.00. All right, Alex, I believe that is the only 2 bidders we have for this particular project. I do not find any other bidders that were submitted onto.
Okay, that's the end of the opening for project 20-21-024, drilling and developing replacement water well 40 rebid. I'm gonna jump into the bid opening for 20-21-028, which is manhole and valve adjustment for overlay.
Okay. So once again, this is the bid opening for 20-21028, as Alex mentioned. And the first bidder on the list in no particular order is going to be G. Sandoval Construction Incorporated. They do have their bid submitted and signed. They acknowledge that no addenda are being acknowledged at this time. They have submitted their list of subcontractors with none noted. They do have their bid bond. They do have their certificate of insurance. They do have their state of New Mexico resident certificate. They do have their local certificate for preference. And their bid lot for the category A1 through A5, their bid is $58,790.00. Once again, their bid lot for items A1 through A5 is $58,790.00. Next up, looks like we have Diamond Construction. Is that correct, Alex?
Yep.
All right. We do have their bid form acknowledged and signed. We do have a list of subcontractors with subcontractors noted. We do have their bid bond. We do have their certificate of insurance. We do have their state of New Mexico resident preference indicated. I do not see any local preference. And they have acknowledged no addendum. Their bid for items A1 through A5, $81,062 and no cents. Once again, for bid items A1 through A5, 81062.00. They're good oaks?
Yes.
Okay. The next bidder we have is J29 Enterprises. They do have their bid, and they have acknowledged and signed it. They do have a list of subcontractors with subcontractors noted. They do have their bid bond. They do have their certificate of insurance. They do have their local reference, or excuse me, their resident preference noted. They do have their state reference or resident preference noted. Their bid for items A1 through A5, $76,379 and no cents. Once again, bid items A1 through A5, the total bid $76,379.00.
Sam, do they have a local preference?
Let me double check again. I did not see local preference. Did not see it. Oh, I did miss it. I do apologize for that, Alex. Thank you for helping me find that. They do have local preference. It is noted and it is filled out.
Thank you.
Are we clear on that one?
Yeah, we can move on to the next one.
The next one is Manhole Enterprises. They do have their bid and they do have it signed. They did acknowledge no addendum. They have their list of subcontractors with no subcontractors noted. They do have their bid bond. They do have their local resident preference. They do have their state resident preference. They do have their certificate of insurance. And their bid lot for items A1 through A5, $141,334 and no cents. Once again, their bid lot for items A1 through A5, $141,334.00.
Do they have their big bump included in their proposal?
Yes. The next one appears to be Stewart Brothers. Well, this one is not. I'm sorry, this is not the right one, Alex. This is an incorrect submission. This is for something else. It was not properly labeled.
Okay. What is this proposal for? Is it for,
This one is for 024.
okay, so basically, we open all the proposal that submit for 20-21-028, manhole and valve adjustment for overlay, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's go back to 20-21-024, drilling and developing replacement water well 40. And let's open the Stewart Brothers.
Okay. Yeah, this was, it's still on time. The submission was made in time. It was just not in the proper format for the labelings.
Cool. We'll review the documents and see whether more details.
All right, so they do have their bid. And they do have it acknowledged and signed. They did acknowledge one addendum. They do have the list of subcontractors. They do have their bid bond. They do have their state of New Mexico resident preference. And just to clarify, the name of their company is Stewart Brothers Drilling Company. They do have their certificate of insurance. Okay, that is all the documentation. I do not see any other preferences noted. Their actual bid for the first bid lot for items 1 through 25 is $679,116.00. Once again, bid lot number 1 through 25, 679,116.00. The additive alternative number 1 bid for the 18-inch high-strength low alloy blank casing is $53,482.00. Once again, the additive for alternative number 1, 53,482.00. The bid for the additive alternative number 2 for the 18-inch type 304L stainless steel blank casing and gauge lines is $135,521.00. Once again, the total bid amount for the drilling and development was $679,116.00. The total base bid with additive alternative number 1 is $732,598.00. That is total base bid with alternative number 1, $732,598.00. The total bid with the alternative additive number 2, additive alternative number 2 is $814,692.00. $637.00. Once again, the base bid with the alternative number 2 is $814,637.00.
And is that all the proposal we received for 20-21-024?
Yes, Alex, at this time, that is all the proposals received for that one.
Alrighty, thank you for tuning in. I think that's the end of the bid opening. We opened 2 bids today. The first one is 20-21-024, a drilling and developing replacement water well 40 rebid. And the second one is 20-21-028, manhole and valve adjustment for overlay. This is the city of Las Cruces. I'm city purchasing manager, Chen Alex Liu.
And I am the buyer for the primary solicitation, and my name is Samuel Bailo. Thank you for tuning in.
Stay safe.
Just in time. That was perfect timing. That was